One talk that had special meaning to me and was one of my personal favorites was Elder Rasband's talk given in the Saturday morning session called Recommended to the Lord. This talk came at perfect timing for me as I met with my bishop and my stake president directly after the Saturday morning session to have my temple recommend interviews so I could receive my endowment and be sealed to my husband later this month. It was so special to be able to hear his words before going to have those temple recommend interviews. And I loved all the counsel he gave as he talked about preparing to receive your recommend, and as he talked about the importance and the significance of it, and hearing those words really gave me a new perspective and a new understanding of what I was about to do in my life. And so I'm so grateful that those came at that time. Elder Rasband was actually the apostle that I chose to study for my paper. And I think because of that, I was eager to hear his talk and the words that he would have to say, and I was listening more intently to his words. I don't think I would have been listening quite as intently if it wasn't given by him, so I'm so grateful that he was the one that gave that talk. I'm so glad that I was able to study his words and to better understand the formatting of his talks and to better appreciate the words given in his talks, especially as a newer apostle. It was so great to study his words and see the connections in all of his different talks, and to further make connections in this talk. It was interesting that in all of his other talks, he frequently talked about the Spirit and the Holy Ghost and how they prompted us in our lives, and he often used a phrase, by divine design, which he also used in this talk, I noticed, while listening to it and reviewing it again a few days later. So I'm just so grateful that I was able to study his words earlier in order to prepare me for the words he was giving now at conference.